This line graph represents the annual average water levels at Lake Michigan or Lake Huron from year 1988 to 2006. During year 1988 the water level was 176.6 meters, which fell to 176.3 meters in year 1990. Subsequently the water level rose and attained a peak of 177 meters in year 1997 before falling dramatically to the lowest of 175.7 meters in years 2000 to 2003. In conclusion, the highest level of water was observed in year 1997 and lowest level in year 2003. This pie chart represents Kara's budget. Kara expects to spend about half of her money on her room rent. The food will cost her 20%, followed by clothing at 15%. About 10% of her budget is allocated for entertainment and 5% for other unspecified expenses. In conclusion, rent covers the most while entertainment and other expenses covers the least portion of Kara's budget. The bar chart compares how many Olympic medals won by 12 countries in the world. The USA tops the chart with highest number of gold, silver, and bronze medals with about 2,300 total medals. It is followed by the Soviet Union with 1,000 medals. The UK and France were managed to make about 700 and 600 medals respectively. The lowest numbers of medals were made by Japan and China with less than 400 medals. In conclusion, investment in professional sports is probably the reason for impressive achievement by the United States in the Olympics. This line graph compares the percentage of unemployment between ages 16 to 24 and overall population in London and rest of the England from year 1993 to 2012. The highest unemployment was for age groups 16 to 24 in London and in rest of the England with 25% and 20% respectively in year 2012. The overall unemployment rate in London and in the rest of the England was less than 10% in year 2012. In conclusion, there was a decline in overall unemployment, while rise in unemployment in age groups of 16 to 24 over the period given. This image represents the process of producing electricity at home using solar panels. First of all, the solar panels trap the sun rays and convert it into DC current. Secondly, the inverter, located inside the house, converts DC into AC current and controls the electricity production. Thirdly, the electrical panels distribute the electricity throughout the home. In the last two stages, the utility grid and meter control the flow of electricity to and fro from the grid post. In conclusion, this system seems to be very efficient and lucrative in producing renewable energy. This image represents an existing floor plan and proposed changes to an apartment. A typical unit consists of a kitchen, a hall, and a living room. In the proposed changes, the internal wall separating living room from hall is removed and the position of internal doors is also changed to the opposite side. New plan also consists of kitchen furniture. In conclusion, under the new plan this apartment looks much more spacious. However, the concealed storage under the storage will not available for the residents.
The diagrams compare two different methods of defense for homes which are at risk of being flooded. The first diagram shows how a stop bank acts as a flood barrier to stop river water from flooding homes. The stop bank is a small mound of land next to the river that is higher than the 100-year flood level and prevents the river from bursting its banks. When there is no stop bank, as shown in the second diagram, there will be nothing to stop the river from flooding. In this case, the solution is to put buildings on stilts. The height of the stilts is measured so that the floor of the house is 300 millimeters above the 100-year flood level. This measurement is called the freeboard.
This pie chart represents car ownership statistics in Canada. The majority of population possesses at least one car. 1/4 of the total population owned 2 cars, while very small number of car owners stated that they have 3 or more cars. About 20% of the population does not possess any four-wheelers. In conclusion, although 80% of the population were managed to have a car, still a significant number of people are without a proper family vehicle. The line graph compares 3 companies in terms of their waste output between the years 2000 and 2015. In 2000, Company A produced 12 tons of waste, while companies B and C produced around 8 tons and 4 tons of waste material respectively. Over the following 5 years, the waste output of companies B and C rose by around 2 tons, but the figure for Company A fell by approximately 1 ton. In conclusion, while companies A and B saw waste output fall over the 15-year period, the amount of waste produced by Company C increased considerably.